diba? And then the distress button is also part of our initiative. In fact, kung OFW ka, pwede ka mag-report kung na-abuse ka.
Maybe there might be a way to use satellites as a way to determine the location of the OFWs. This is particularly so in the case of fishers on board fishing vessels flying international waters. Kapag po nawala, of course we know that vessels are being tracked internationally. Alam natin yung location po niya. But the OFWs na, let's say, nahulog, we would never know eh. Kaya po, napaka-importante rin na we require for us to be able to track.
Let me encourage you to pursue, lalo kung meron mga bagong technology. Kasi nung nasa DFA ako,
Yes.
in-offer ng China. Kasi ang China actually has a system where there's 100 million Chinese citizens at any point in time that's traveling the world. Kasi more than 1 billion sila. Di ba? So they actually have a system that they know where they are. And pag tumawag yung isang OFW sa home base, they will be directed sa consulate or sa embassy kung saan sila. So
Ito po ay mga pagbabago na pinag-aaralan at gustong ipatupad ng pamahalaan para mapangalagaan ang ating mga bagong bayaning OFW. Panoorin po natin.
Yeah. On behalf of the Department of Migrant Workers, the newest department of the executive branch, I'm pleased to inform you that the first mobile apps, or the DMW mobile apps intended for the OFWs worldwide, is about to be launched this month. Although it's already present.
Congratulations. Quick question, sir. OEC kasama dyan?
Yes po. Yan yung number 1 po sa OEC. Yeah. First thing is, although it's already present on the Android and the iOS version, we are still doing some enhancement just to ensure that comes the soft launch, which we are already targeting at the end of this month, as much as possible. Minimum na lang yung aming marireceive ng mga feedbacks from the OFWs. So our target is to launch it on yung mga big countries na nagkakaroon ng problema sa OEC, like in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, we have UAE, we have Singapore, and we have Hong Kong. So ito yung mga first na launching po namin this first comes the end of this month. And just to
and sir, to give them a sneak peek, di ba? Kasi marami pa rin nagko-complain sa OEC. To be fair, to both DFA and to the Department of Migrant Workers, since nag-umpisa to, nabantayan ko yung issue na yan, marami ng improvements. Pero meron pa rin natitira, di ba? So, for example, under certain cases, they cannot get it in their country, di ba? For example, pag dun na hire, they still have to go back here and get it or pag-uwi nila. Kasi ang main complaint ng OFW, fix yung date nila na pag-uwi. And syempre gusto nila certainty, hindi sila pwedeng malate sa pag-uwi. So kung uwi sila, kahit sabihin mo kompleto requirements, kinakabahan sila na baka hindi nila makuha yung OEC, hindi sila makaalis. So many of the OFWs, mas gusto nila pag aalis sila from where sila may employment, meron na silang OEC. So this app will make it simple for them. Sneak peek lang na with that app, pwedeng doon na sila mag-apply and everything. Ganun yan.
Yes po, Mr. Chair. That's correct po. Bali, yung mobile apps po, may indicator po doon through the QR code. Kapag nag-green na yung QR code, it means good to go na siya. The QR code is equivalent to the standard OEC po. So, yeah.
So you don't even have to mail it to them na yung QR code na ang kanilang OEC? No?
Yes po.
But for ngayon, yung mga i-deploy nyo pa lang ngayon, automatic may OEC na sila or they have to apply po?
Yung before the implementation of this one, the same pa rin yung ano nila, yung 80% which are already exempted in taking OAC. Exempted in the sense that they're going back to the same country, the same employer, and yung contract na the same pa rin.
Pero clear sa immigration yun, ha?
Yes po.
Kasi yung problema pag may exemption o hindi at bansa, I mean, we're all human eh. So, especially kung bago yung officer or kaya they didn't used to handle OFWs, means what we want to do is to stop the argument. Diba na, and to be fair sa immigration, minsan tama sila. Minsan akala nung OFW exempted siya, hindi naman pala. Diba? But with social media now, it's so easy to, you know, to vilify or to say napaka-ano nito. Sometimes we make mistakes, sometimes talaga naman dapat pagalitan yung nagpahirap, whether customs yan, whether immigration, whatever. But sometimes, the disagreement comes with the policy, ano. So, for me, whether exemption, hindi, basta ang point, pagka bagong OFW ngayon, huwag ng second application, di ba? Bago sila paalisin, meron na rin sila noon. Or kung exempted, it's very clear na. Ano ba yung basis ng exception ngayon, yung country?
Sa ngayon po, Mr. Chair, ang basis of exemption is yung contract. Yung contract ay walang change dun sa contract. Change in the sense na hindi ka nagbago ng employer mo, hindi ka lumipat sa ibang country.
Ba't hindi ba gugulo sa immigration yun? Baka mas madali, meron na rin silang QR code para pag sinabi na saan OEC nyo, pakita mo na lang.
Bali,
di ba argument pa yun pag sinabi niya sa immigration di ba? Dito pa ba? Yeah. Baka we can ask them, ano bang mas gusto nila? May exemption o meron na rin QR code sila, di ba?
Yeah, Mr. Chair, before they even get the QR code, it passes through the verifications already. Na-verify na rin ito ng MWO, formerly the Polo on the job site po.
No, I agree. That's you. And that's them. Pero sino ba naghahanap ng OEC pag-alis ng bansa?
The immigration.
Immigration. So yun ang problema. Di ba? Go ahead.
Mr. Chair, I'm quite involved on that note, Mr. Chair. The OEC is not just a process QR code to be given to the OFW. There are integrations, especially to the Bureau of Immigration, Mr. Chair. In fact, if you go to immigration, on the e-governance note, you don't need even to show the QR code, Mr. Chair. So once you scan the passport, automatic bubulagan na sa immigration officer agad-agad na may OEC ka na. So you don't need even to show anything at all.
No, I agree with, and I'm really happy you keep mentioning that. But ang point ko yung meron sila ngayon yung exempted at hindi. Lalabas din ba sa screen na exempted?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Another good example, Mr. Chair.
Kasi I'm talking from experience ng OFW na nagte-text sa atin.
Yeah.
Na although ito, hindi exempted. But ang point niya, sir, ang problema ko kasi pag na-hold ako, hindi ko nakuha flight pabalik, na absent yun, na walang trabaho, pwede kaming tanggalin.
Yeah.
So, ganun ang kaba talaga ng OFW.
Yes, Mr. Chair. That's why we've been trying to explain to DMW before, when we've met them since last year, that there are ways to imagine, Mr. Chair. No, so app is okay, Mr. Chair. You know, maganda na meron kang DMW app. Pero Mr. Chair, the OEC is being used by what? I was an OFW. I only come home once a year, twice a year. Siguro. So meaning I'm gonna use the app for once a year or once in every 2 years. So another button in my cell phone that I will be only using it for the next 2 years. So on the e-governance, in the ease of doing business, Mr. Chair, that's why I've been discussing to Charles, that imagine the OFW, they need to use e-travel. Number 2, they will apply for passport. Number 3, they will apply for NBI clearance. Number 4, they need to apply for jobs. Those 4 nasa super app na eh. Diba? That's why I've been telling Charles na bakit ayaw nyo na lang na i-integrate sa super app natin para hindi ang daming button yung laman ng OFW sa cellphone niya. diba? And then the distress button is also part of our initiative. In fact, kung OFW ka, pwede ka mag-report kung na-abuse ka, etc. So, again, Mr. Chair, these are the things that with your indulgence, Mr. Chair, since this committee...
May question, may subsection ba yung super app mo? Kasi I think what they want, just because I came from DFA din, di ba? Siyempre yung OFWs kasi naghahanap ng ownership.
Yes,
na kami to eh. So, it might be, hindi ko kayo pinangunahan, it might be acceptable if sa super app, meron ka talagang parang OFW. Di ba parang senior citizen eh? Naintindihan kita eh. Kung halimbawa ang nandito ngayon ay director or presidente ng senior at meron super app for senior at sinasabi mo, may app for senior citizens at sinasabi mo, alam mo ma'am, sa super app, nandun na rin kayo. Although, for example, no, many OFWs, hindi ko alam kung sinama nyo sa app nyo, importante sa nila yung Philcom, how to connect dun sa lugar nila. Especially dun sa mga may kafala system. Kasi hindi sila bas nang walang paalam yung ano. So, halimbawa, katulad nun, will that be on the super app?
Yes,
I get you for the for the essentials, for the government services, but let's say for the non-government, but let's say sa socials nung ano, or just to connect nung mga OFW.
May ownership, Mr. Chair. That's why may button na OFW.
Yeah.
But if you click it now, soon pa lang siya.
Okay.
So, I think, I really...
I hear you. Anyway, Charles, just not to further the argument, kasi both well-meaning, pag-aralan nyo yun. But sa akin, whether it's your own app or it's a button, as long as may ownership na OFW, and lagyan nyo pa OFW/DMW, I see both sides kasi. Di ba? I mean,
they ask our help kasi, Mr. Chair. Sa immigration, they ask our help to help sana DMW. Because, imagine the e-travel, Mr. Chair. Okay? When we integrate e-travel directly to the immigration system, you don't need to show anything. Pagka-scan...
On that point lang ha, Sir Charles, doon ako naman mag-i-insist ha. Hindi pwedeng hindi integrated into the immigration. Kasi sila ang titingin, hindi kayo. So kahit anong insist nyo na walang problema, exempted yan. Pag dumating yan sa immigration at wala sa screen ng officer yan at away yan, kawawa OFW, kawawa din yung immigration. Kasi pag napunan yung officer, magba-viral yan, para ba siyang ang nagpapahirap sa ano, but how would he know? Unless nandun sa screen. So, I won't interfere whether it's your app or your app kasi, you know, that's the executive department, you have to talk about it. But, in terms of, in terms na ginagamit pa parati, yung use
case. Dapat one time lang, Mr. Chair. Imagine mo, kung naka-integrate ka na sa e-travel, hindi na kawawa sa immigration na mag-i-integrate na naman siya kay DMW na naman. Yung buhay ni immigration, Mr. Chair, ang dami niyang asikasuhin, Mr. Chair. Imagine mo siya mag-i-integrate kay DFA, kay DMW, kay DOT, marami siyang gagawin, Mr. Chair. But using the e-travel platform, we're able to solve a super huge problem, unifying it in a single platform. So that's why I think we will just discuss na lang, Mr. Chair.
Discuss it. It's good we're discussing it kasi today is actually, di ba, migrant workers day, and alam niyo naman, di ba, I'm one of the main authors, the first author nung bill. Ang isang kasi ng Jay, talagang gusto ng OFW may ownership eh. That's why we put one department kasi nagsisisihan eh. Let's not limit it lang sa governance. I think, you know, with your expertise din at nung sinabi mo OFW ka rin dati, so alam mo rin yung feeling eh, di ba? Na naghahanap ka rin ng sense of community talaga.
Actually, Mr. Chair, I also totally understand the stand of other agencies. And I feel that sometimes they have apprehension in merging their system to the super app. But education is very important. Like yung PhilHealth kanina, I mentioned PhilHealth. Diba? Pagka-click mo, kita mo contribution mo. Hindi po kami nagmamanage ng PhilHealth system. We don't have access to their data, to their source code. They have their own. But meron lang kaming SSO, single sign-on. Okay. So, ganun din po ang
So,
BMW.
kumbaga sa 1960s yung mga sine, kayo yung ano, di ba? Kayo yung operator na kinoconnect nyo lang.
Yes. So, hindi...
Sila pa rin nag-uusap, pero ang trabaho nyo, kayo ang switchboard, di ba? Hindi na alam ng mga bata yun. Switchboard na kinoconnect nyo lang.
Opo. Kaya don't worry po. The e-governance is not take and do your job. Okay? And we're not interfering in your mandate. Our job is to bring ease of doing business to people. Kumbaga sa daan, hindi spaghetti ang napupuntahan natin. Rotonda po ang ginagawa natin. So, all you need to do is link to that rotonda so that Juan de la Cruz, drive to that rotonda, may access siya sa napakaraming daan. So, hindi kami po makikialam sa database, you maintain it, source code, you maintain it, contractor nyo pa rin yan. Wala pong mawawala po sa inyo. But the e-governance is to really bring total ease of doing business to people.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just to mention, in relation to the DMW OEC, as of now, ang Bureau of Immigration would ask for a copy of the PDOS, Pre-Departure Orientation Seminar, as additional proof for the OEC. But now, we have piloted an online system-generated PDOS certificate. So, the OFW, without having to present a physical PDOS, it can be verified. So we're willing to integrate on that matter. We'll have the API link either to the POEA or the ICT, whatever is the arrangement for that. And hearing about the presentation of the Director General for PhilSA, maybe there might be a way to use satellites as a way to determine the location of the OFWs. This is particularly so in the case of fishers on board fishing vessels flying international waters. Kapag po nawala, of course we know that vessels are being tracked internationally. Alam natin yung location po niya. But the OFWs na, let's say, nahulog, we would never know eh. Kaya po, napaka-importante rin na we require for us to be able to track.
Let me encourage you to pursue, lalo kung meron mga bagong technology. Kasi nung nasa DFA ako,
Yes.
in-offer ng China. Kasi ang China actually has a system where there's 100 million Chinese citizens at any point in time that's traveling the world. Kasi more than 1 billion sila. Di ba? So they actually have a system that they know where they are. And pag tumawag yung isang OFW sa home base, they will be directed sa consulate or sa embassy kung saan sila. So they were offering that system na medyo mahal, but apparently we didn't pursue it. But katulad niyan, yan app, you don't even need the whole system. So let me just encourage you to pursue it. No?
Kung nakatulong po sa inyo ang ginawa kong video, huwag niyo pong kalimutang i-subscribe yung channel ko. Salamat po.